Tell someone life sucks and they immediately become in repair mode and try to fix you or try to fix themselves and say, no, life doesn't suck. How can you say that? That's so negative. And you're castigated. You feel like, oh, you are an outsider looking into a world that can't be discovered beyond happy, smiley faces. When you embrace that life sucks, stuff goes wrong all the time, things break down, relationships, you get your heart broken, you lose jobs, you have money struggles, the world's at war. People always fight, they gossip, they lie. If you go in with that attitude that life sucks, it's so contradictory to the way we've been conditioned. The way we've been conditioned is be happy. If you, for example, if someone asks how you're doing, usually they don't care, but when they ask how you're doing, the conditioned response is, oh, I'm wonderful, I'm great, I'm fabulous, I'm doing well, I'm good, thanks for asking. I love to say, nah, I'm terrible. I'm doing really, really horrible. And to see people's reaction, what? Really? What happened? What's wrong? What's the problem? Is there anything I could do to help? It's like we automatically want to fix ourselves. We cannot tolerate being unhappy because we have this expectation that we're supposed to be happy, that life's supposed to be great, that we're supposed to be successful, that we're supposed to have the right job, the right relationship, the right house, the right partner. And this is just not the way life works. So what we do is we spend all our lives rearranging all the puzzle pieces to make us happy, and boom, fall on our face. Boom, get bumped. Boom, get arrows in the heart. Boom, get punched. Get daggers in our back. And then we can't understand why we are not happy. And it's this constant treadmill approach. I need to be happy. Okay, I'm going to be happy. This is what I have to do happy. I'll read this book, or I'll talk to this person, or I'll make this change. So that's the very complex, complicated way of trying to be happy. It's like trying to juggle tennis balls or knives or swords, and every hour someone adds another sword, and you're constantly trying to juggle and make everything work. When you go in to life, it's like going into a movie. The moment someone tells me a movie, this is the greatest movie, it's fantastic, you'll love it, it's amazing, and you think, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this movie, and your expectations are way up here, and you go in and you see the movie, and you're like, oh my God, that was terrible. But if you go into a movie that let's say your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or your wife or spouse dragged you into, and everyone said this movie stinks, this movie, you're not going to like it, it's dumb, it's corny, it has no plot, the acting's horrible, your expectations are so low that you might actually enjoy the movie. Yeah, it's not going to win Academy Award. You're not going to love it. You probably won't see it again. But the chance of you enjoying it is going to be a lot greater. What shifted? The movie was still the same. What shifted is your intention, attitude, and approach, and expectation, more importantly, before you went in to see this movie. Well, life is the same way. Life sucks. Get used to it. Accept it. There's drama. People are complaining all the time. It's not a picnic. And you want to know what the good news is? The good news is we would have it no other way. Why do you think we love the news? We love negative news. That's why they're always showing violence and murders and war on TV. Because believe me, if good news, reported good news, uplifting stories, positive things, that people getting along, people helping out and volunteering for each other, if that got ratings and made money, it would be on TV all the time. But we love challenge, struggle, when things go wrong. We don't like when things always go our way. In The Matrix, they had a great scene when they talked about how they originally did the computer programming when they had all the people plugged into the Matrix. The first program was everything was perfect, smooth, love, peace, happiness, and joy. Everybody got along, and all the pods, all the humans died. There's something deep within us that needs that turmoil, the struggle, the challenge. It like refines us and helps us grow. But yet, at the same, on one hand, we need that. On the other hand, we resist it. And it's not the problems that cause us to suffer, the challenges. Those can be blessings in disguise. What causes us to suffer is our resistance to it. I shouldn't feel like that. We're like little kids all grown up in adult bodies, spoiled little brats. I can't believe that person said this to me. I can't believe I didn't get the job. Oh my God, what's going to happen? This person doesn't like me. Things aren't going my way. And we're constantly in that friction mode, friction. And we blame the problems. We blame life instead of looking in the mirror and saying, what is my approach? What is my approach? What is my expectation? Am I expecting these things to work out? Because if you are, you're a fool. You're fooling yourself, and you're creating your own suffering. So when you say, okay, life sucks, get over it. And then you can move on. And then you go in, it's like going into a movie with low expectations. You don't have these expectations upon other people. You don't have these high perfectionist expectations upon yourself. You don't have expectations upon your job. You're not trying to extract your happiness externally, because you realize everything you need resides within. And as within, so without. So most people live their entire lives reverse in a chaotic world where there's continuous problems. And then they can't understand why they're unhappy. And we always think the next carrot, if I could only get this, that will make me happy. And it's this constant walking and bumping into walls. So freedom, liberation, is realizing our true nature, getting centered and saying, if it's meditation works for you, if it's stillness, just something magical about stillness, just being still and reclaiming your energy and going within. And then you realize, man, despite the chaos outside in the real world, everything's cool, everything's legit, and everything's a-okay. And then you're not reactionary. Right now, most people live their lives reactionary. Oh, this person did this to me. It's just constant suffering that's self-created. So, man, that's great news. Life sucks. Life sucks. And in that, you bring different energy to challenges, and when things go wrong, you learn, you grow, you prosper when things go wrong, because when life doesn't go your way, it reveals your true character. It reveals your true nature. It reveals your weaknesses. It reveals your strengths. And it tells you what your homework is. And normally we blame other people, other situations for our unhappiness, instead of saying, I'm unhappy about this. And that is my assignment. That is my homework. I have to do some self-examination, some stillness, meditation, whatever it is, recenter myself, and find out why I am tossed like a reed in the wind based on what happens externally. Oh man, when you know life sucks and that there's just tremendous suffering in the world, you can be at peace because you're loving things as they are. And there's this, you're putting out the fire of resistance. Man, enjoy it. It's a joyride once you get on it, and once you start becoming conscious of how often we are in resistance mode, and we have this false ideal that life is supposed to be grandiose. Life is supposed to make us happy. We're supposed to be successful. We're supposed to be excellent at things we do. We're supposed to have people like us, have money in the bank. Once you say, oh man, no, all that's just, all we've been conditioned. We've been conditioned to believe all that, so we keep on chasing this, the illusion, the imaginary carrot that doesn't go with us when we die, and is so temporary. And let's return to what is real, what is important, and that's just going inward, finding your true nature, connecting to your intuition, your inner compass, and then having the courage to live accordingly.